And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Cal Raleigh riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. King walloped 3 extra base hits in his last game. King, a former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Foul ball there. South side of Chicago just getting started here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Welcome back. Last series the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 0-1. Line drive, leaps and he's got it. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. King steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. What a stop. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. King locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog, and you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Man at second. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next is the left fielder, Riley.
Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Two down, nobody on. That's to third, and foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Out towards right center field. Nixon on the move. And that is that. But they score 5 times, and this is a ball game again. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. White Sox 7 and the Mariners 5. King digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
Fastball for a strike. The Mariners with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move to the alley. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now we go to the 11th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Riley Green.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Montgomery on to first, and one gone as they make the play.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. This one in the air right field. Nixon trying to get to it. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the 3rd out. One left for Seattle. Still tied 7-7. King with a less than great game in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. King, a former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. South side of Chicago, just getting started here. That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
One out, runner at second. Here's Riley Green. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. In the dirt, blocked. The 2-2. Jumps, but it's off his glove. right past his coach, headed for the plate. There's one to third, and he gets back as he had thoughts of going for home.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0-2 now. High fly ball, right field. My drop. Should have this one. And that is that. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. King locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run shot. The Mariners strike first. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Up next is the out. The right fielder, Taylor King.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
King in the box now, takes strike one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And the 0-1. That's ripped into the outfield. Acuna, long run on his horse. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. One runs in. The relay to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 9-2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
One down. Now it's going to be Taylor King. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next is the left fielder.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
0-1 now. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next is the left fielder, the 31, Riley.
King was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Taylor King, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Hammered, base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Riley Green. In the dirt. The 1-2 goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now 1 out to right. Nixon settles underneath it. And that is that. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Up next is the right fielder.
King went deep twice in his last game. 0-1. On a line, base hit. And a man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Riley Green up next for the Mariners. Struck out looking his first time. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Line and a base hit into right. Plays it on a bounce and it deflects away. The run scores from second. 3-2. They take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
King with a couple of homers in his last game.
Whoa, that's down.
Ball to strike. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Taylor King. There's the strike. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fly ball down the line. On the move, racing back. And that is a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Nixon coming on. And there's one down. No outs. Runner at first. Now at the plate, Taylor King. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here at the top of the ninth. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
King was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time, because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Taylor King will hit next. King matched a homer in his last game.
Ball, down.
King, a former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Well struck right field, carrying well, and that one is off the wall. The relay, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Riley Green. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Mauricio in plenty of time to first, two out. So two down, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Mariners leave a couple. The Tigers coming up, no score. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Up next is the out. The right fielder, Taylor King.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back here in Detroit and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. King went deep in his most recent game.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one ripped left field. Taveras going back onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. His 12th of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Taylor King digs in now. He's already homered here in this one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's two down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
King in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. Mullins gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next is the out. The left fielder, the 31, Riley King.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And up next for Seattle, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
The Mariners have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Riley Green.
Full, take your base.
Man at first, one away. In the dirt. King with a homer in his last game. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next is Seattle. The left fielder, number 31. Up next is Seattle.
King, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. King recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
In the air, left field. DeLuca should have this one. And that is that. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mariners 2 and the Tigers nothing. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. King starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it. Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Runner takes off in the dirt. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one lifted to left. One down.
Up next is the out. The catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
This one in the air right field. Tavares running hard to get it. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
One gone, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. The M's lead it 4-1. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. King did okay for them in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
King steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Man at second. The M's are looking very strong so far this season. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Josh Naylor. The 1-1. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Popped in the air, left field. 1 away.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Runner at second here, 1 gone. He gets there with the slide onto the pitcher, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Mariners. Runner at third, 2 away. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. That's out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mariners 1. The Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And how about this, Singy? He is the best OPS in the American League. In the air, right field. Tavares on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor. Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Nope.
Two balls, no strikes, the count.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Fastball for a strike. That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance, though. Three and 2 now. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Seattle,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Rodriguez.
So runner at second, 2 down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Man on second, 2 down. What a stop. Nicely done for the out. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3, Tigers 2. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. And now for Seattle, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
Fastball for a strike. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. King on at second with 2 down. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Tigers 3. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show North. King stepping in now, got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure. Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
In the air out to center. Mullins in pursuit. Can't make the grab, and it drops. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. In the air, right field, Taveras under it. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Throws to first in time. So runner at second, 2 down. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out. One left for Seattle, and they won't add to their 9-6 lead. King was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. The M's off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. The 1-0.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. 3-0 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's in for a strike, a slider. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green. Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Right through there for a strike. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Hard liner. And that is that. Mariners lead 1. They're down 1-0. Up
next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
In the air out to center. Friedel makes his way towards it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Riley Green. So, man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Friedel should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Just missed. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The 1-2. In the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Gets it to first. Rodriguez out on the play.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated
So
hitter,
runner at second, 2 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. Through 8 full. It's the Nationals 8 and the Mariners 3. King steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run shot, and just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
King with a valiant job in defeat. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
King.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And a payoff pitch. Bouncer to second. Bebus. One at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Number 12.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. King went deep in his most recent game.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ground ball left side. Callahan tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King. 1 for 3. That misses off the outside edge. Inside, and it's 3-0. Riley Green would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count's full.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. King digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing, and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
In there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The winning run on second base. Hard hit to right center. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot.
King with a less than great game in the loss. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
King.
He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
That one hit the knees for a strike. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. King recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Out to short. Beats to second. Out there. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 3 and the Nationals nothing. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So runner at second, 2 down. Riley Green getting ready to hit. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 7 and the Nationals 3. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Taylor King will hit next. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. That's in there. Strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third to the plate. Save! And it's 8-4.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing.
King did a good job in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Taylor King, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. King, the former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
On the ground to the left. Goes to second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Man at first, one away.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's Riley Green.
Number 31.
1 out. The runner at second here in the last half of the third. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Pitch kicks away. But no advance from the runners. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game one of this three-game set. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A towering shot to center, his 14th of the year, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Taylor King.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And Singy, he leads the league this year in runs scored. High fly ball, right field. Stop. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Taylor King now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Base hit! The throw in, tag, not in time. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
2 on with 1 out. And now for Seattle, Riley Green. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Cal Raleigh will hit next. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, left side. And that's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. King really stood out in this win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Now Taylor King.
No, that's a ball.
King with a homer in his last game. Skubal in his 9th season, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. On the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Josh Naylor. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting for the catcher.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So bases loaded with one away. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. High ground ball for a base dive. One runs in. Here comes the throw.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
King matched a homer in his last game. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Josh Naylor.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Man at second. Lifted in the air down the left side. He makes the grab, and that is that. One left for Seattle, but they're up 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Too low.
Scooble with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
High.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning. So up next, Josh Naylor. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
In the dirt, blocked. King, the base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air, right field. Tavares should have this one. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
At the plate, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 3, Tigers 2. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. King steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
There's a strike. Nimmo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, Josh Naylor. Really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 4 hits in the ball game, and you'll take that every time.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Taylor King, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 1 down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. Here's Riley Green. Man at second. That's to third, and that's a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Josh Naylor. Pitch gets away. Plays the plate, and they cut him down.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
2 on, 2 outs. On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Mullins whips it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Riley Green getting ready to hit. Payoff pitch. Oh, he can't hang on. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. And now it's Josh Naylor.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Tigers nothing. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Man at first, 1 away.
The right fielder,
King came up with 4 hits in his last game.
Yep.
King, the former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. And there are 2 down.
up next for the Mariners.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Green.
King digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2. Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
One away, bottom of the sixth.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Man at first, next to hit, Taylor King.
That's the ball.
That's in there, and the count 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And now to a board.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. King added one more to that hitting streak. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Taylor King getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Man at second. Totally one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one. One away.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Man at first, one away.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Just missed.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone, challenge these hitters, make him work hard for his outs.
And that drops in for a strike.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Riley Green. Man at second. In the dirt. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, 1 out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 1 out. Bounce to the left side. Meyer over to Lau. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Acuna on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners 1. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a base hit. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here.
1 down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now, Riley Green.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Here's your one. In the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Base hit, one run is in. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, and here is Taylor King.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 2-0. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that is that. Mariners leave one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. King had a sensational showing in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
King digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air to left center, Rafaela on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
King, the former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air, right field. Acuna on the move to the gap. And there's one down.
Up next is the left fielder,
King digging in to get something started for this offense. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout. Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. King digs in. Late inning, 2 outs, RBI chance. Massive at bat here, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, one mistake in this game might tip for good. Gotta lock in. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Flips the corner. That's strike one. Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Coming home. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
King walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And it hits off the monster. Throws to second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Riley Green. Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Base hit into the outfield. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
King kept the hitting streak alive.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
King.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it, get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Riley Green. Run around the move. In the dirt. Blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Now fly ball to right center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he beats it. He's safe. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike three there to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's the strike. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. Outside low, ball 1. Tied at 4.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
3-2 now. In the air, left field, and a base hit. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the green monster. 1 run's in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And he boots it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. King added 1 more to that hitting streak. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.